Good morning and welcome to Dwarf Fortress. Now, just gonna turn some things down a little bit. That was a bit loud. That beautiful music is just a little on the loud side. Yeah. All right. Hey, can I get a rock and stone? No, it's strike the stone. Just don't be silly. Welcome to Dwarf Fortress, everyone. Now, I'm sure that everyone has seen this going crazy on YouTube and going crazy on Twitch, and maybe I don't need to explain what Dwarf Fortress is, but I'll do it quickly. I'll do it quickly just for anyone who's still not aware. Dwarf Fortress is, or was kind of like the original Rimworld, right? Now, Rimworld is, colony building sort of game, except for it's super hard. And Dwarf Fortress originally was made with ASCII graphics, so kind of like using punctuation for graphics. And it wasn't super approachable. I tried playing it before, and I did not succeed at being able to get it working for me. Because it's keyboard shortcuts, mouse support, etc. But it's had a big upgrade. So we're playing Dwarf Fortress Premium, which includes pixel graphics and mouse support. So, you know, so a dummy like me can play it. So what we're going to do today is we're going to start our very own fortress. Now, I could start the game in the existing world. I've played through the tutorial. That's all that I've played of this game. So I've never actually properly played it before. I've watched someone stream it for about an hour or so. But beyond that, all I know is that losing is fun. That is the motto of this game. So we're going to spool up a new fortress. I'm going to be trying it, and we're going to see how far I get. You know, are we going to be a successful fortress? Are we just going to die in the first hour? We shall find out now. Now, for those who are wondering, where's Cosmetia? It is coming. Don't worry, it's coming. It's going to be tomorrow night's stream. It was originally scheduled for tonight, I know. But you've got extra time to vote whether we go YOLO and just charge on in, or whether or not we, retreat to a previous system. Okay, so here we are. Challenges as they arise, and yep, okay. So I don't see much reason to change all of this. This is all the default settings, so medium size, mineral currents everywhere. I think the only thing, if I wanted to give myself a slightly easier time of it, is to reduce the natural savagery. But that's not how I roll. You know, easy, this game is losing is fun, so why would we make it easy? Now, apparently there's a detail mode, but we are going to create a new world here. Now, this thing's going through, and it's not just creating a map, it's creating a history behind that map. So it's creating the religions, it's creating the civilizations, and it's going to create about 100 years worth of history to the world. So you can see, okay, it's doing forming lakes of minerals and doing all this sort of thing. It's made us a map already. Um, but it's kind of like if you locked people in a room and just forced them to play D&D for 100 years, then this is what the game's doing really, really quickly for us. So you can see all these things are appearing. Someone became a lawgiver. There's Confederacy. People created Spire Puzzle. All these things are kind of happening. So you can actually play this in Legends mode. And playing it in Legend mode just basically means that you get to read through all the history. We're going to be doing Fortress mode, of course. Pardon me. It's early for me. Alright. Okay, yeah. We have a world. So we can now go explore this world. Um, we can see that there's history. The dragon cattle ivory shield of the Drade was struck down by the dwarf in Helm's combats. There's a dragon slayer out there. Also, there are dragons. That's slightly terrifying. Okay, so what we got? We got a little volcano here. You know what? We can zoom in further. So let's hit the play now button instead. And now it's saving the world that we just created. I've been wanting to play this game for a long, long time. When I saw it was coming with pixel graphics, I was like, oh, thank God. It'll be playable now. I will be able to understand how to move the things. Alright, here's our different options. So we can't do adventure yet. We could do legends, but we're not going to. We're going to go drop into fortress. It's going to run a few weeks into the year for some reason. But we should start playing around here. Alright, we're going to skip the tutorial. If this is your first blast time playing, please heed the warnings. Alright, some locations. Challenging for experienced players and very short game indeed if you don't know how to deal with them. Excellent. So now we get to pick where our fortress is. Now it's kind of untamed lands all up the top right here, so that's sort of interesting to me. Um, what have we got? Lost Desert. We've got hills up here. Musical hills in the continent of sneaking. I love how this is called the permanent continents, and it's this tiny little island sort of place. What's this? There's a human fort there. There's more humans there. Those are dark goblin pits, right? More goblin pits in the middle. I'm sort of tempted to just be out in the middle of nowhere, but that I think might actually limit my trade opportunities. What are these? These are dwarves. These are also dwarves. And these are also dwarves. Alright, so there's a lot of dwarves about. The humans, yep. Sorry for everyone, I'm just kind of exploring the map here and seeing what we've got. Yep. There's some elves about there, yeah, there. Elves too. Oh, that's a dwarven fortress, yeah. Don't the dwarves count as our neighbours if we go there? There's goblins here. I kind of want somewhere where we're going to get some allies nearby, but we're also going to get some... maybe I don't want some goblins. Maybe that's a bad idea. Yeah, so somewhere here. Because there's some elves nearby, apparently. Where are the elves? Just 2 days travel to east. Never eat soggy Weet-Bix. No, to the south. Elves? Days travel to humans. Ah, they're down here. Okay. Well, if we settled here, Then we'd have some goblins to the north. We'd have some dwarves nearby as well. We'd actually have humans and elves. It'd be kind of a popular place. But also, if I do that, I might just die really quickly. I'm going to save this spot for later. And we will go for maybe the easier approach first. And we'll try and, yeah, we've got humans and elves nearby here. Alright, so what have we got here? We've got sand, some soil, heavy, heavy forest, temperate forest, basically, and a stream. Some deep soil later on. Let's get some shallow clay. This is platinum tin. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go at the edge here. So reasonably far away from our fellow dwarves. We're the furthest. This is the furthest we've ever been from the Shire. Um, but we're kind of close enough for trade and hopefully support. And hopefully, maybe that just doesn't happen. Maybe support's not a thing. All right. So now that we've zoomed in, we get a second choice. Ooh, okay. What about second breakfast? So that's freshwater swamp, conifer forest, and we've got shrubland. All right. Zoom here. Ah, we can actually get quite close to them. So we could go like here or something. We'd still have a stream. Surroundings is wilderness. It's untamed wild, so it's wilderness. Okay. So I'm assuming untamed wilds means badder things. Yeah, there's the dark goblins there. So we could go down here. But it is untamed wilds as well. Alright, that looks cold. It is. What's this? Woodland. Temperate shrubland. Hey, I got a rock and stone. Rock and stone, you beautiful dwarf. Welcome, Zadok. We're still picking a location. This is my first fortress though, so we may die, like as in first fortress ever. Thinking we pick up here, depending on how much space around. We'll probably get a decent size space around, so maybe we will go for over here. Click the bark to place them. Yeah. So this will give us a good amount of water on the map. Well, it's a good amount of trees. I just want to kind of plonk it straight in the middle here? I don't know, so we're just gonna go with the what I think might be the easier option. Okay, so economy normal, enemies normal, yep, everything normal. I don't know how to do the equipment better than the default, so I'm just gonna go with play now and go with the default settings. I'm sure more experienced players than I would be saying, no, you need to pick this dwarf and this stuff. And potentially for a particular map, I would need to do that as well. But here we are. Strike the earth. Okay, that's right. The zoom is not the zoom. I want that. Instead, let's check out our map here. I know, just look at them. Look at the beautiful bearded bastards. Minus the lady dwarf who doesn't appear to have a beard. Sorry, ma'am. But you do seem to have a bit of moustache. Maybe shave it, maybe. Alright, so we've got a mountain on the right-hand side and a mountain on the left-hand side. I know that we're probably going to want some water fairly close by to our first settlement. And we will also want some defensibility. So that's hazel tree roots there. We've got slit wall. It's all sand. I think what we'll do is start off to the... It's fairly steep there as well. We'll start off to the right, I think. So let's just plan this out. So I want to go in a little bit. Begin, say, yay mount. Then we'll go with staircase. Like so. And then I'm going to do a little thing. And then I'm going to do another staircase. Just got to get used to the mouse wheel now. I'll go down that far. That should be a good-ish start. We can start our rooms around here. So what I'm going to need a storage room. Pretty much straight off the bat. Ooh. Just erase that one. And we'll go... Just going to make that general storage. Doesn't need to be fancy. And then I'm probably going to want them to have bedrooms, or we need a hall and craft workshops too, if I remember my tutorial correctly. So we'll go craft workshop on that floor. We're going to go food and whatnot on this floor. Start stockpiling the food here. We can put the beginnings of a great hall here. And then on this final one is where we'll start digging out some bedrooms. Now I know these are bigger than necessary, but I want to go with bigger than necessary for the time being. It's going to go out like that. Should probably unpause it in a second as well. That should work fairly well. So we've got some defensibility kind of built in from the start. Got a nice little choke point that they can sit behind just after that first stair area, and we can potentially do something with that. And then we've got the start of our stockpiling and craft workshops and everything. Actually, I'm almost thinking, yeah, I'll probably put craft workshops on this level as well. I might just spare us some time. Okay. Go, dwarves, go! Now, well, this dwarf is mining. I'm also going to tell the others to start hacking apart some trees, because we're going to want some wood fairly soon. Damn what the elves say. Those leaf lovers. And I think this is a plant gathering. Yeah. They're going to get hungry. So we'll gather these plants. Here they look like berries. I hope they're berries. It'd be awkward if it turns out to be poisonous. Alright, that gives us a little bit. It's quite sandy soil from the looks of things. But we do get some dolomite here. That's good. Actually want some, I think I want dirt more than I want anything else, because we're going to need to farm at some point. But it's all silt wall. He's just charged on in and gone deep as possible. Let's just mess with some priorities here. I tell him that priority 5 for these ones. Yeah, priority 5? Priority 5? No? Oh, no. Okay, priority works the other way. Oh yeah. Once he's done with those ones, I also want him working on this space here. Then he can work on this space here. And that'll be the final one. So I want my stockpile inside as soon as possible. I think we need a waste stockpile as well, just remembering from reading through the copious amounts of tutorials. So we're going to build, and it is under, oh god, I can't remember now. No, place stockpile here. Cool. Alright, we're just going to chuck our waste down here for the time being. Drop it, we're going to accept, and then we want it to be refuge. All things refuge. There we are. And all things corpses, I think, as well. Right click get out of it, and there we are. We have our waste stockpile. Those filthy dwarves. Otherwise, I'd just be chucking it inside. Alright, we've got another option here. Now, I'm going to do the classic Rimworld mistake and just make this an all. And then customize that all to say not this and not this. Just so we can get all our stuff inside, basically. But the long-term plan is that that will not be every all, definitely. And we should be able to put in our first building as well. So we're going to go workshop, and I believe we want a carpenter. Drop it here. You can just use microline. Then we're going to want, I believe, a stockpile here. Let's pause while I do this one, because otherwise things can go too fast. We'll make it wood for the time being, but we may also add in additional things. And then we'll go stockpile here. And then I believe we want it to be furniture. And then we've got a diagonal thing that they can get in out of. Alright, I've made this room too big as well. But maybe we can put something in there that will make it pretty for them. Alright, we'll pause. Right click to get rid of the menu. Oh, we got a fish. Nice. It's raw char. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to cook this fish, I suspect. Where's our minor dwarf? What's happening? He's gone up here to rest. I'm resting among the goats. And the chickens. They're all stray, are they? Can we, like, tame them? Does it have thoughts? Okay, something to investigate later. I want to tame my animals. Get some things from them. They look like a strawberry plant, so nope, can't harvest. But they're all being useful, which is good. Alright, we've got the carpenter workshop, most importantly. For some reason they've filled up the thing with bags and an anvil. Hey Anthony, how you doing? Good to see you. Make 7 beds. Oh, I think I may have just timed out on OBS as well, because it just popped up. Welcome to the chat room again. Usually it does that, so sorry if the... Ah, yeah, you joined and killed my stream. That's exactly what's happened. But I did say hi, if you didn't hear it. Just can't handle the power when you show up. We're going to grab some tables as well. And then we'll grab some chairs. Alright, we're full on task at the moment. So they're just going to make that out of whatever. Been stuck playing Ixion. I have watched a fair few people playing Ixion, then I stopped just to avoid spoilers because it looks like really fun. and I do want to play it, but there's so many games to be playing at the moment. I mean, I've got to finish my Cosmoteer run. I want to play this for a start. I'm excited to see how things turn out horribly for me. But I will say this about Ixion is that it will be prettier to look at than this game. Mind you, this is still a big upgrade. Alright, so I think I also want doors whenever this carpenter gets done. Um, so, chair, 3, 4 chairs should be enough, and then we're going to tell him to make some doors. Now, how do we... Ooh, let's pause again. Increase priority, details. Alright. I want him, if possible, can he make a stone door, or is that just not in the cards for a carpenter? Ixion makes Dwarf Fortress look like small potatoes. Oh, them's fighting words. Shots fired. I can just see that there's going to be someone out there that's going to take enormous offense to that. Not me, because I'm, this is the first time playing it, so maybe later. Um, but you're upsetting a big fan base there. Didn't want to do chair. Pretty sure I wanted to do door. Can also be applewood. And I think I'm gonna need at least one more. Once it's unpaused. Alright, this is gonna be my food stockpile here. They can come and fight me, says Anthony. Right, so any Dwarf Fortress fans here that are upset about anything that I'm doing right or wrong or anything I say, go see Anthony. He's volunteered here. I think I want everything food related in there. Yeah. All the food. I'm guessing there's a way to set priorities. Nope. Oh well. What I will do though is go to our all stockpile here, and we'll just set the custom, and we'll turn off food here. So no longer stockpiling it here. They should move things down for us. I just got a table, so that's good. Which means we can start placing that as well. Right, we'll go there. We'll use the applewood table. And then we're going to go furniture table there. The persimmon wood table. Alright, then we want the chairs. And they had to use all different types. This is going to just, it's not going to look aesthetic, dwarves. Can I hold shift or something to do? If I just use closest material. Furniture chair 4. Is that a little, yeah, it's a staircase thing. I'm pretty sure I wanted doors. So make some more doors. Frodo, we need some doors. We're going to Mordor. Okay, so if I do door here, then door here, that would be good. And then I've got to remember, pause while I try and work this out. There should be a way for me to place areas for my dwarves. Burrows, zones. So this area needs to be like an eating hall, dining hall. There we are. So we'll make that a dining hall room. Alright, which should mean that our dwarves all go down to eat here. In terms of other things going on, we should have some beds made too, so let's go find that. Go, hotkey is B, but it doesn't seem to work. Maybe I need to hold Control B or something. I do want to put a door up here. It may be a temporary door, just as a wooden one, but it'll stop people from sneaking in and stealing our stuff, I'm pretty sure. I'm also fairly certain I want to do something about this because it's currently a meeting area. Gather those plants, guys. It looks like bananas. Red bean vines. Okay, so they're not ripe because they're yellow at the moment, clearly. Ah, I can't get used to this mouse wheel. It just feels like it's the wrong way around. Okay, so we're probably going to want some more craft people soon. I want to change my priority back to 4. So we'll drop this here. Then we're going to go this one and then this here. This one and this here. And I think I also want a kitchen nearish to our food stockpiles and stuff here. Also fairly certain. Let's see if we can expand this out. We repaint this, yep. We'll repaint this one. Should have a diagonal way to get in and out. Alright, we've got more spaces for beds. We can start placing bedrooms soon. Zoom out slightly here. There we are. That's better. we are out of doors. So our carpenter, wherever he is here, can go make some doors. Alright, so add a new task. Actually, we're going to go barrels. You can do that for a while, and you're going to do bins, and you're going to do that for a while. Because once we have a new workshop area, we're going to start making stone doors instead of wood ones. And I'm pretty sure those bins and barrels will be really important for our storage areas. I've got one very happy dwarf, some not so happy. Alright, we're gonna lay out some zones here. I'm gonna go bedrooms. Okay, bedroom. 8. That's better. There. Except bedroom there. Except bedroom here. Except bedroom here. Except bedroom here. Except, I think you can assign these as well. I'm not going to do so for now. But later on, I think I'll want to because my nobles will be more demanding than the usual guys. I'm very tempted. Hey. Oh, it's an aquifer. We just got very lucky here. But there is water behind that. And they automatically stop digging. Thank you, dwarves. That could have been a disaster. It would have been hilarious that we just flood ourselves to death straight away. I want to make this higher priority here. Make this lower priority. Same with this. This. Tetrahedrite. Yeah, we've definitely got a water issue here. It's fine, we have water. You know, think of the positive things out of this situation. Alright, I do want to try and expand out my food stockpile here as well though. And then we also wanted to go back to here, workshop. Just pause for a bit as well. I think we want a stone worker. So if I put it here, then we grab stockpile here. Be stone. And stockpile here. Be like furniture again. Take from here, done, and then this one is going to give to this, done. Alright, and then, yeah, you just need it constructed first. I like how it pieces together as well. It's not like instantly created. Alright, go add rock doors. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Make a heap of those. I think I also want to set this so that gives to this workshop, and then this receives from this workshop. I don't know how a pigtail bag counts as furniture. Apparently it does. I'm gonna go see if one of these bedroom. Yep, that one's ready to go. Go furniture bed there. New to the game? Yes, I am. This is my first ever fortress, so we may not get far. Alright, so that should be enough beds for our dwarves. I'm gonna place zones, gonna go bedroom. Oh. Yes, thanks tutorial. One. Okay, so that gives us all our bedrooms. We have a stone place on the way. I think we want a kitchen next. So if we go to workshops, farming maybe, fishery I'm pretty sure, and a kitchen. Because we've got raw fish. I'm pretty sure that, I was hoping the right click would rotate it, but it doesn't look like it. I'm pretty sure they don't eat raw fish from one of the tutorials that I read through. One of the things that tells us things. We go fishery here. I can't until it's built. Alright. That makes sense. I reckon that, yeah, he's run out of things to do. You're just still making rock doors. I might stop you on the doors now, buddy. And what I want to do is go dismantle this. Yeah, move. Oh, no. And then we're going to put in a proper door up here. Door. Use material that I want. Put it at the front. Or at least make it out of dolomite here. Okay, we should be able to put down our kitchen. Oh, thanks for the follow, man. Been playing Classic for a few years, so I can drop a few non-spoiler related tips if you want. Just like seeing more people playing. Yeah, that's very popular at the moment. I've been waiting for the graphic version to come out for a while. I did try playing the original, and I just couldn't work it out, to be fair, to be honest. So I'm excited for this one to come out. The basically original Rimworld, to put it in newer terms, but far more complicated as far as I can tell. Um, but yeah, you're welcome to backseat. Backseating is allowed in my channel by all means. I just may not always do uh, the things that you're suggesting I do, but you know, I will listen. Okay, so butcher to cut things up, kitchen to actually make meals. I feel like meals might be important. Priority right now is drinks. Of course, the dwarves, they're thirsty. Ah, yes. How could have I have thought otherwise? We don't get beer into our dwarves, they're going to be unhappy dwarves. And they don't want water. Yep. Okay, so we need breweries of some kind. It kind of almost has to be in farming, right? And a still. There we are. Yeah, I'll chuck the still down here. Drinks can be brewed from gathered plants or farmed plump helmets, which are grown underground. The mushrooms. I think my problem with growing things underground, though, is that my floor is all rock. It's all dolomite, so I'd need to find some place to farm underground. Either I need to dig deeper, I think, from what I understand, or I need to dig out somewhere else. I don't know if you can plant stuff in sand. May not be very productive. In order to grow on rock, you can pour water on it, which can be done manually with buckets, or you can reroute the river. Rerouting the river, at my level of experience, seems like a hilariously bad idea. As such, I'm entirely excited to do it. The other thing is I could probably drain one of these slopes, or I believe, yeah, we've got aquifers. So if I dig above this, I might be able to channel down into water and build a farming place out of that. Any amount of water on a rock tile creates mud, which can be farmed on. Okay, so we're going to make some mud, but most importantly, we're going to get our steel down first. Because if we've got anything that they can make into booze, then great. So drop the steel there, because I think they can go diagonally. Steel. Let's make it out of microline. Alright, then we're probably going to want some stockpiles for this. Except, so we need like brewing stuff. It's going to be food related, I'm pretty sure. Food. Drink plant. That's beer and stuff. Build a roof over dirt that's on the surface. Can you grow underground crops there? Yes, it's an exploit. Well, there's no cheese in my game. Not now, not ever. I think building roofs is somewhat finicky as well, though. So we are gonna go. Just need to work out. It's got to be like. If this will tell me. Nope. So I want to go drink plant here, but then it's just all the things that we can make. So I think I actually need to go to fruit leaves and say anything that we can make into wine or beer or something. It's liquid. Plants. Plants seem right. I'm just going to go all plants for that stockpile for now. Drop another one here. Accept custom food drinks. All the drinks. Alright, and then this is gonna take from there. This is gonna give to that. Now the other thing I needed was, I know they're gonna have to walk over this, so I might need to rearrange my patterns and whatnot later, but for the time being, this can be our, I think I saw unprepared fish before. There, all unprepared fish. Then that can give to this. Ah, so not exactly what you were asking, Zedok, because once tiles are exposed to sun, they are considered above ground, even once covered. Okay, thanks, Killer Whale. Okay. So we need to go find somewhere to farm, but we'll get the steel made first, and then we'll see if we can make anything. A new task. Alright. Empty food storage items. So that sounds to me like barrels. Where's our carpenter? Carpenter, can you make some barrels? Can we set it as a do until have X? Or I can just come back and pause, I guess. Alright, but yeah, in the meantime, I'm going to need to plant something. You're exactly right. So let's go see where this... Seems like we might be able to farm up here if I'm... So what I'm thinking is if I dig above this aquifer, then I should be able to channel down That's mud. Oh, that's loam as well. Oh, we may not have to do anything here. Ha, we have gotten really lucky and just found ourselves a whole heap of loam. Yay, okay. So we're gonna go to workshops, farming, farm plots. I'm not sure how big we want our plots to be, but let's separate them out. I know in Rimworld they can get diseased and then spread it, so there's a advantage to spreading things out. Um, Jobs, farming, farm plot, then workshops, farming. We'll do a final plot, say here. I won't be able to do that corner. No plant disease, but it's nice to make a bunch of smaller separate plots so you can make separate crops. Okay. So just waiting on construction at the moment. That makes sense. All right, they've tilled the soil. Let's see what we can do. I think it was plump helmets was the one that we wanted to do. So summer, autumn, winter. All right, we'll just make this a all-round plump helmet one. I think that's what's going to be our first two plots actually. Plump helmets are your main crop, pigtails are your clothing. Okay, that's good to know because finding that out otherwise would have been a pain. They are going to need clothes eventually as well, so we will set a crop of pigtails maybe on this plot here. Hang on. It's changed because I've set it like that. Yep. Alright, so pigtails here, pigtails again. Then it can be left fallow in the winter and the spring from the looks of things. I'm guessing with cave wheat that it's going to be a better food source, but I'm also guessing that poor soil, so fertilizer would be good. Alright, I think I'm just going to go plump helmets on this one as well, because I want as much food as possible. Got to disallow cooking them though. Yeah, that would be unfortunate if we just ended up cooking all our seeds. Let's go to our kitchen here. At the moment we haven't said anything, or else you'll lose the seeds. Yeah, okay. So many ways to die. How do we do this though? Ag stockpile, prepare fine meal, labor kitchen. Okay. Um, so labor's down here. Yeah, labor menu. Work details in one way you control which workers do which task, which they only assigned to certain tasks like mining, blah blah blah. Okay. So if we go to the kitchen, here we are. Now, at the moment, they're going to turn them into drink and food. It's already restricted from cooking from the looks of things. So the dimple cup spawns were all good. Oh no, hang on, plump helmets. No, plump helmets are their own thing, right? Oh, if we harvest enough strawberry plants, we should be able to make like strawberry wine, surely. Alright, we'll just disallow those from doing that at the moment. Still got some dwarven wine, that's good. Why would we, oh, we can cook with dwarven wine. Robust. Got some strawberry seeds and whatnot, alright. We've only got one strawberry. We want to expand out this stockpile, I think, like so. Go to our kitchen here. I'm thinking if I make a little stockpile for meals here. Accept custom food. Is there a meals thing? Prepared meals are in. That's all I want it to be. And this can go prepare a fine meal. Right click is want this to move its. Let's go to furniture and just customize what it's got in here. Want it to be wooden furniture only. Definitely need more stockpiles. I think we'll just make a couple here. Keep struggling with that. Accept. We're just going to go to all first and then customize and turn off refuse, corpses, and food of any type. Do another one here. Accept custom all. Get rid of corpses. Get rid of refuse. Get rid of food. I feel like I want to place some doors. More security would be good. So one, we'll go with Bayberry wood. Door. Here, we've got a dolomite. Got a door to our dining halls. Yep, we do. I don't think I've got doors on all my bedrooms yet though, so they might appreciate that, having some privacy. Stonemason has been going nuts making doors. Probably can tell him to stop soon, or at least pause. is he here? What else can we make? Yeah, already have. He's already stopped. That's good. Thrones, weapon racks, millstones, pedestals, hatch covers, grates, floodgates, cabinets, bookcases, blocks. Alright, well, we should actually unpause to get things happening. That's a storage area that we probably want to put some security around as well. So more doors. Door here. I feel like we want to try and have an extra layer of keep outness. I was going to tell them to gather some plants as well if they can. In particular, if I can get them to gather strawberries and the like. Normal priority, please. I should be able to make some drink out of it. Assuming they don't eat it first. The wagon can probably be disassembled. Grab all the stuff out of it. And the other thing I'm going to need is a trade depot. So, trade depot, just set it out the front here, and we'll make it out of stone. That way, if someone shows up to trade, we will actually be able to do something. Yeah, all that's happened is that things... I think I need more bins, is it? Keep doing that, man. We'll add barrels to that. Oh, I can make training axes and stuff. An enormous wooden corkscrew. Hewn resin opal cluster. Ooh, that's treasure, surely. We're going to want to cut through that and just replace it with wall, I reckon. Saying rough hewn as well. Is this smoothing? Yeah. Wall smoothing, so make a rough wall more pleasing. Also prepares a wall for engraving or fortification. Engrave artwork. Carve a track into a stone floor. It's for mine carts. Make a gap in a smooth wall to allow archers to fire on invaders. Ooh, shiny. Okay. Then it would make sense to try and do that. I don't know how labor that intensive that is though. it does look fairly labor intensive. We've probably got better things to do. Alright. Requires empty food storage item. I think, I'm guessing here, but I think that what I want to have happen is another storage thing with just barrels or something for them to put this stuff in. Just make a little stockpile here and custom. I think it's a furniture type, barrels. And then if I tell this to give it to this stockpile, to the steel rather, hopefully they'll go chuck some barrels here. A new task. Barrel. Forever. Add new bit. Forever. Why are you saying that you're not going to make any? Build me a barrel worthy of Mordor. Manager is required. It's free for anyone to use, yeah. I tell you to make a barrel, man. Work out why they're not making barrel. Oh, hey, we've planted something, that's good. Or they've harvested it. Alright, so if I go... Something to do with this furniture here. Oh, wait. Yeah, I see what's going on. All types, just wooden material. That's what I've stuffed up. Alright, cool. Now if I go make bins and barrels, you'll also decide that it's not for you. Yeah, you're... give. Take from here. Alright. And then... Yeah, I'm gonna go none to stone, none to metal, find other materials, none and wood. Alright, now we'll finally make a bloody barrel. Yes, it's staying there, okay. Add bins to the list as well. Here we are. We are making some barrels. Cool. Alright, so that will therefore mean... Actually get rid of that dolomite out of the stockpile here. Add new task. Prepare raw fish. That can happen forever. Oaken barrel. How do I see what's in that barrel? No. Yeah, it's gypsum. Great. There might just not be anything in it. Ah, yeah, so if I click on it, it should tell me. Oh, learning curve. The learning curve is real. For whatever reason, they don't want to make fine meals. Let's do that forever. Then you the stockpile, custom food. Go just prepared meals, I thought. Alright, and then you're gonna take items from the kitchen. Done. Get the gypsum out of there. Alright, yeah, they're gonna make something. Actually, I want to stop strawberries from being. We make a priority here. Can I move this barrel? Move command. Take from anywhere, that's fine. Really want you to take a barrel, man. I just set this so it can. Gotta get these dwarves some mead. I also need to set a meeting area at some point to maybe smooth out there. There's so many things to do. It's late summer at the moment, alright? Alright, got a heap of cloth. Good. We're gonna need that cloth for something. Ah, hey, we've got the trader station. Hey man, you wanna move a barrel? What? We will allow this to give to this. Done. Then can we do it? Requires unrotten fermentable plants. Okay. There must be a way to set priorities here. What's this over here? Oh, these are notifications, right. Should keep an eye on those. What have we actually got in here? Okay, yep, you got a strawberry plant. Traffic areas. Okay. That's placing stockpiles. That's zones. Have a look a bit more. Gather fruit. Okay, we can make a specific fishing area. Make a dungeon. Okay, water source. Pit. Make a pen. Okay, so let's make a pasture zone, which is totally just going to be outside here. Presumably we're going to need to wall it off though to protect our little guys. It's a cat. We can't call it stray cat. Let's call it Ginger Boy. Oh, caps lock is on. It's blissful after a bath. Really? The cat was happy after a bath? Okay. Exasperated when caught in the rain. He's kind of satisfied, this guy. No job, he's got poor spatial sense. What are your thoughts? Yeah. I think we just need to keep gathering up stuff. Or maybe I've just got to bite the bullet here and say that the steel stockpile is not efficient and maybe we'll get it later. Yeah, we'll do that. All right, so you may give to the kitchens. You can give to the fish thing. You can give to the steel. Done. All right, so therefore, if we have anything, yeah, we can brew. All right, brew it from fruit or plants. So I'm going to say that fruit is going to be the thing that we brew from. Should end up with making strawberry wine. Yeah. Oh, hang on, strawberry seeds. We don't want to brew that. That could be bad. Labor. Kitchen. Seeds. Uh, yeah, they'll brew it. That's fine. I just don't want them to. Oh, maybe because it's made strawberry wine, it's getting the seeds as a output. Actually, what am I kidding? I'm gonna not gonna do above ground farming anytime soon. Okay. So we are hitting at the hour and a half um, meter at the moment. I think this is where I might leave it for our first stream. But then after this, we need to come up with some objectives, I think. Um, I think we want to get to metalworking. I think we want to build some better furniture and make our dwarves' lives comfortable. They're only kind of middling happy. A couple of people are really happy, but the rest of them are just kind of, oh, we've got a population of 14. How did this happen? We had maybe some migrants. Some migrants have arrived. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Next stream, we're going to learn to pay attention to the alerts. This was telling me why things weren't happening as well. That's frustrating. Okay. Okay, so next stream goals. We want to expand out our great hole. We're going to need more stuff for them to sit at. We want to build some more bedrooms for our newly arrived dwarves. That needs to expand out fairly quickly. We want to dig deeper, see what's below ground. We're probably going to want bigger farm plot areas, I suspect, to feed all our newly arrived dwarves. We've got plenty of food. We do have a reasonable amount of drink now. Got lots of plant. Got no meat. Dwarves want meat. Let's face it, we're not talking vegetarian dwarves here. We're going to have to work out how does livestock farming and taming and that sort of stuff work. And I think we need some better defensive options. At the moment, all we've got is a door, which I suspect, if anything's really determined, is just going to knock down the door and kill us, right? So if we have some kind of a siege, I want something to defend us with, whatever that might be. So maybe we build some fortifications out the front here and some arrow slits, something behind it. I believe that we can build drawbridges and that sort of thing too. So maybe we'd build a big kind of pit with a drawbridge above it. There's a few options. But that's where we're going to leave it for today. I've got work in half an hour's time, so I need to go get ready for that and, shower so I don't stink. Thank you everyone for watching. It has been our first ever Dwarf Fortress fort. I think we're doing okay, maybe. Famous last words. Um, we'll see. Let me know as well. This will be out on YouTube where you want this fort to go. How do we want to expand it? Which way do we want to build it? I'm thinking our first fort, my ambitions are probably just going to be on the kind of classic let's build a big dwarven fort and see how we go and see how we fail is probably more like it. But yeah, I I kind of like it. It's kind of hard to work out what's going on. Ixion next is the vote from Anthony. Maybe Ixion next. There's only so many series that I can keep on with at a time, and the priority is definitely Cosmeteer at the moment. We'll see, but yeah, Ixion is definitely on the list. Definitely, I really want to play that. I really want to see how the story goes through it. Decisions. Anyway, if Dwarf Fortress is not successful and people don't want to watch it, then yeah, maybe we go for Ixion then. As usual, the gods of the YouTube algorithm kind of determine what you need to play to some extent if you're creating stuff. But anyway, thank you again for watching, and I will see you in the next stream. Cheers now.